Good morning. My name is Sergeant Adams, and today I'll be giving you a squad ambush mission brief. This brief is unclassified. Next slide, please. To start, our patrol base will initiate our leader's recon. This will allow our NCOs to gain great sense of the terrain and the key positions throughout the area of operation of our ambush. Recon will occur no later than 0700 hours and completed no later than 0900 hours. Once our recon is completed and team leaders have been bat briefed about our plan, we will step off from our patrol base, which is right here, to our RP. We will set our security support and assaulting elements into positions. Here's our security elements, here's our support by fire element, and here's our assault element. Next slide, please. Alpha team will make up our security elements. The team leader and rifleman with an AT-4 will assume the southern security element. Here is a vantage point of our southern security element. The team leader will be responsible for giving early warning signs to the squad leader when the enemy is approaching down this road. They have a good vantage point and good cover concealment due to the high elevation of their peak and the dense vegetation in the area. The team leader will be communicating back to the squad leader, and that'll be done primarily through radio communication. If there is no radio communication, we will use VS-17 panels alternatively, foxtail markers contingently, and mirrors in case of an emergency. This is important because the possibility of the enemy jamming our communications is highly likely. Next slide, please. This is our next security position, our northern security position. The other two members of our Alpha team, the automatic rifleman and the rifleman, will assume this position. This will be their vantage point of their position. They will see this road and the opposite side of where our ambush is being initiated. Next slide, please. The attached gun team and Bravo team leaders will make our support by fire element. This is the view from the support by fire position, right here, onto the kill zone. The M240 Bravo, manned by the gunners, assistant gunner with an AT-4, and Bravo team leader will be with the support by fire element. There are 3 TRPs that they must know when they conduct the mission. The first TRP is right here, and it is the fork of the road. This is the left side of the kill zone and the farthest left that they can engage the enemy. The second TRP is right here, and it is a building structure approximately 15 meters to the right or south of the fork of the road. The third TRP is located right here, and it is south of the kill zone, and it is a clear building structure south of the kill zone and past this limited vegetation area, right on the edge of the densely vegetation. It is essential that all members of the support by fire element understand the TRPs. Next slide, please. The assaulting element will be mainly composed of the Bravo team. The squad leader, automatic rifleman, the rifleman, and grenadier will be on this assaulting element. This is the assaulting element. Once the support by fire engages first, the assaulting element will push through the kill zone through the position until they reach the designated LOA. This is the LOA of the mission. As the enemy approaches, an Alpha team leader signals squad leader from his security element. This will be communicated to the support by fire element. Once the enemy element passes through phase line Schmoo, which is down the middle, the support by fire will engage the enemy. They will use the AT-4 to destroy the enemy CSK-141 vehicle primarily, deploying the Claymores alternatively, and contingency using the M240 Bravo, and in an emergency will use M4s to engage the enemy. The support by fire will use a cyclic rate of fire from the M240 Bravo for 20 seconds after engaging the enemy. They will engage the enemy from TRP 1 to TRP 3, which encompasses the entire kill zone. After 20 seconds, the enemy is suppressed. The Bravo team leader will order a shift of fire to TRP 2 to TRP 3. At this point, the Claymore located right here will be deployed. The assaulting element will begin bounding to their LOA following the shift of fire call. As the assaulting element closes in on the road, the Bravo team leader will order a lift fire so the support by fire does not engage in fratricide on the assaulting element. When the assaulting element reaches the LOA, the EPW teams and aid and litter teams will perform their duties. Next slide, please. After the squad leader will order the red of the withdrawal plan. At this point, the assaulting element, which is at the LOA, which is right here, will begin their withdrawal from the LOA back to the patrol base and ORP. The ORP and the patrol base is up here. After this, the squad leader will order the white part of the withdrawal plan. At this point, the support by fire at this position will move back to the ORP. Finally, on the command of blue, the security elements will withdraw back to the ORP. Upon the return of the ORP from all units of this mission, I will call up to hire on the status of the mission and make any recommendations to hire. This concludes my brief. Pending any questions.